You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou, and of course, the fair is behind us. Travel season for a lot of folks is just kicking up, especially some older folks that are taking advantage of flexible schedules and to visit, loved ones or explore new destinations right now. While travel can be exciting, a little preparation might just help you overall be safer and have a more enjoyable trip. And with that in mind, we welcome to the program once again the smiling guy in the box next to me. That is Dr. Ravi Johar. Hello, Dr. Ravi. How are you?
I'm great, Lou. How are you doing today?
We are awesome. Now, we want to tell folks, especially those that are older like you and I, what to think about before they even leave home to go on a trip.
Yeah, I mean, one of the pleasures of getting older is you have more time to travel. But there's some things. Travel right now for everybody is pretty stressful. There's a lot of stuff you have to think about. But a little preparation goes a long way towards helping with that. And older folks have additional things that they need to think about that a lot of our younger folks don't have.
Right.
The biggest one of those is probably around medications.
Okay, now you have a simple checklist, the 3 Ps. We're going to call these here just to keep things in mind. Tell us about these.
Well, plan, pack, and pace. Just plan before you go on your trip. Make sure you pack correctly, and then pace yourself. Realize you can't do the same things that you did when you were, 25 years ago. You have to look at things a little bit differently. The first thing, whenever you're thinking about a trip, is to plan it out. This is a great time to set up a meeting with your physician to kind of go over where you're going to. Is there anything that you need to know about it? You've researched the climate. What do you need to pack? What do you have to have there? But is there different time zones? Do you need to prepare for jet lag? Things of that sort. And are there any immunizations you need? Are there any special documents you need to take with you? This is also a great time when you're talking to your physician about that to get a copy of your prescription. So you have a copy with you so that if you are overseas or someplace and you need to refill your medications, you've got the information right there for the pharmacist or the physician there to help you out to get your medications. Okay. When you then packing correctly, when you take your medications with you, I think it's really important, especially with air travel, to make sure that you have the medications with you all the time. Don't ever put them in your check bag. Things can just happen to that. And anymore, I tell people not to even put it in their carry-on bag because so often, especially if you're going on a smaller airplane or other countries, those check bags, those carry-on bags are also checked. So keep them with you as a personal item. That way you know you've got your medications where you need them. And when you pack your medications, maybe take a few extra days. You never know where those delays are going to come in. So nothing's more stressful than not being able to have your medications when you need it. Also, when you're packing, make sure there's nothing that you need to do differently with the medications. Is there anything that needs to be kept cold? Do you need to get an ice pack? Things of that sort. Very few medications now, even insulin, people might be surprised to know, no longer needs to be refrigerated.
So okay, now I want to talk about medications. I want to ask you a little bit about medications here because I saw something that you mentioned. Take a couple of extra days. That's a great idea because you never know if you're going to be stuck somewhere for a while. But what about taking the medications and traveling with the medications? You suggest that you keep them in the original bottles that they come in. Why would that be the case?
Absolutely, because there's a concern when you go through customs and immigration and everything else to make sure that that's really what you're saying it is. You want to make sure they're so concerned about drugs and other things at this time. You want to make sure you have it there. Plus, there's confusion. If you need the medication or if you're unable to take it yourself, what exactly is it? Having it in the original bottles makes it much easier for anyone that's helping take care of you to be able to get you the right medications.
Yeah, now, and what about crossing time zones here? What do people need to keep in mind if they are crossing time zones?
Well, their jet lag will happen with everybody. Just an interesting fun fact for you. Jet lag is much worse when you're traveling east than if you're traveling west.
Okay.
So
I don't know why.
It's because our bodies can adjust to staying up later than they can to getting up earlier. So makes a difference in that direction as you go. So, but allow yourself extra time to recover. Usually they say it takes about an hour, or for every hour of time zone change, it takes a day for your body to fully adjust to it. So you want to be a little bit careful.
So a lot of things to keep in mind. And a final thought on people that are traveling, especially those that are older. What should the final thought be?
Do your preparation ahead of time. Be ready, and then make sure you pace yourself. Take it slow, take it easy, enjoy your trip, and don't try to do too much.
All right. If people want to get more information about everything we just talked about, Dr. Ravi, what's the best place they can go?
The best place, Lou, is to go to uhc.com, and uhc.com will have all the travel tips. That'll have checklists, everything that you can do to help make your preparation easier for this trip you're going to take.
Dr. Ravi Johar, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. And we also appreciate finances. And when we come back, Tom Coates is going to be here from Consumer Credit of Des Moines to give you some advice and talk about advice you might get from social media. That's next.